Yo, what's going on, everybody? Golden Blue Dude here with you again with another video, second of the day. Sometimes I just can't help myself. And this is one of those dreaded car videos. I say dreaded because I don't like them. Maybe you like them. Actually, I hope you do like them. But me, I don't like doing them. Some West Virginia fans want to keep Neal Brown, and some West Virginia fans want Neal Brown gone, like right now. And I understand both sides of the story. Right now, West Virginia's 2-4, not looking good. And West Virginia fans want their teams to have success, myself included. But here's why you don't fire Neal Brown, okay? For one, this is year 3, not even fully completed, more like year 2.5. And one of those years was a COVID year. Last year, it was a COVID year. People forget that. And another thing is, we ended up going 6-4 with the bowl win. That was huge improvement over 2019. The problem is, it was overachievement, which set our expectations as West Virginia fans way too high. And honestly, if you want to break it down even further, we were still fine with Neal Brown after the Oklahoma loss. We had just gone on the road, hung in there with the number 4 team in the nation, only lost by 3. It was after that when fans started turning on Neal Brown. We lost to an inferior team in Texas Tech. That was a bad loss. And then we got blown out by Baylor. Fast forward to this week, Baylor dominates the number 19 team in the nation in BYU. So even that loss don't look as bad. So really it's circling that loss to Texas Tech. And that was a bad loss. Not going to disagree with that. But if you really think about things, West Virginia is where they're supposed to be right now. Maybe not where we want them to be, but where they're supposed to be when it comes to the football team. So we got a bye week this week. I think we'll come out and perform better against TCU. I'm not guaranteeing a win. I don't know if we're there yet. It is on the road, and TCU is a decent team. It's a long shot for West Virginia just to even get to a bowl this year. We still got to play Oklahoma State and Iowa State at home, and we also have to go on the road to TCU and Kansas State. So getting to a bowl is a long stretch right now. But next year, we have one of the highest rated recruiting classes coming. We're starting to work Garrett Green in more this year in the rotation as far as getting him more snaps. Maybe he'll eventually start by the end of the season. And it's not because Garrett Green is a better quarterback than Jarret Doege. It's because we have a bad offensive line. And Jarret Doege's not a mobile quarterback. Garrett Green is a mobile quarterback. So I do think Garrett Green gives us the best chance to win because of his legs, not because he's a better quarterback. We need to understand that. But the game plan that we came up with going into this season surrounded Jarret Doege. And Neal Brown is not the type of coach that switches a game plan completely around from one quarterback to the next. He kind of has to ease them in. So maybe Garrett Green starts this week, maybe not. Maybe it's the next game. Maybe it's 2 games from now. However long it takes Neal Brown to fully change the game plan, complement Garrett Green, that's when he'll start. So all these crazy fans saying that Neal Brown needs to be fired, it's time for him to go. No. Way too soon. Plus, we just extended him last year because we overachieved. So pump the brakes on that one, West Virginia fans. It's not time to fire Neal Brown. We need to get through this season, see where West Virginia's at after next season, and that's when we need to evaluate the Neal Brown situation, after next year, because we have a ton of talent coming in. Whenever Neal Brown came in, West Virginia had the least amount of talent football-wise since before Bobby Bowden. I'm being serious, guys. It was depleted. Oh, and that reminds me, what happened the last time we ran out a good coach? That wasn't coaching up to our expectations, a.k.a. Bobby Bowden. Yeah, he went on to Florida State having amazing success, winning national championships, winning the ACC. Let's not do that again. And that's why I'm saying we overachieved last year. It's not we all of a sudden gained a ton of talent in 1 year. No, we overachieved. And some of that talent transferred. So our defense has taken a step back. Not a huge step back, and it's especially the offense that suffered with the lack of talent when Holgorsen left. So please, West Virginia fans, I'm begging you to pump the brakes. Because even if it doesn't work out with Neal Brown, these knee-jerk reactions would run off any good coach that we would want to come to West Virginia. I think the Neal Brown thing's going to work out. But when we react like this as fans this early in a coach's tenure, you think down the line another good coach is going to want to come and coach at West Virginia? So please, act right. Stop with this firing Neal Brown right now crap. It doesn't make sense. Yes, times are tough right now. I admit that. We might not make a bowl, but this is not the year to get rid of him. Let's get through this year and see where West Virginia's at after next year. I want West Virginia to be successful just as much as you guys. But running off a coach in his 3rd year is not the way to go. You're going to make future coaches that we may want to come to Morgantown and be like, I ain't going there. That's a toxic fan base. We have to stop being a toxic fan base. Stop it. Having said that, I do want West Virginia to be successful. And as usual, let's go Mountaineers. That's all I got for you for this show. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. and I'll see you on my next show.